Hi, so glad we're here. My name is Christianne, and I'm here with my movement tonight, and we will explore the practice of Yin Yoga. Yin Yoga is open to all. There's no prior yoga or meditation experience required, and we need very little things for this practice. So if you have a yoga mat, you can go ahead and place that out on the floor. If you don't have a mat, you can use a towel, a blanket. Those things are fine. We're going to stay low to the earth and really focus on our breath to create this practice here tonight. If you have any props, you can go ahead and get those as well. Blocks are helpful. Again, if you don't have them, that's okay. You can grab a pillow or we'll modify as we begin to move. Yin Yoga is a more gentle practice. It doesn't mean that it's easier. We just move slower into the shapes, and there's very little stress about alignment. It's more, the focus is more on our journey versus arriving at that endpoint. And the lesson and the practice is how we choose to arrive, right? So as we enter these shapes, it's not about reaching the fullest expression, right? The picture we've seen, say, in Yoga Journal. It's doing what's right for today's body, not what was or what will be, and learning to become then an observer of our minds, since we are moving a little bit slower and this is a moving meditation. So the most important part about this practice is not the props or creating a super fancy shape. It's about connecting with our breath and maintaining that connection through the entire experience, because that's what we take with us. Our breath supports us here as we move and then as we operate, in the outside world. So the goal is to keep it balanced and smooth. Within that, our awareness lying within our breath. And I'll be here to remind us throughout. So before we begin to move, we're going to connect with our breath. And you can start on your mat, and I'll meet you there. So again, if you have any props, you can go ahead and grab them. And if you don't, that's okay. And to make this experience, maybe a little bit more enjoyable, if you find you have any external distractions that are within your control to remove, this is a great time to go ahead and do that. So you can turn off your cell phones, maybe turn down some lights, light a favorite candle, whatever will make this experience the most comforting for you. You have the freedom to create that. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. This is our Sukhasana. We'll cross up our legs. You can sit on the earth if you choose. If you'd like, you can grab a block and go ahead and have a seat there. In the practice of Yin Yoga, we receive the most benefit from the shapes we create by remaining still and allowing ourselves to breathe through any discomfort that may come to the surface, whether it be in body, right, moving through any soreness or tension, and then fluctuations of the mind as well. The quieter we become, the more that we hear, and we can't always pick and choose where our awareness lies, but we do have the power within ourselves to move through and then to redirect any thoughts that will kind of take us off our path, right, as we're moving through this practice. And the breath is the most important part. It's our anchor, and it will keep us here, both body and mind, as we move tonight. So finding your comfortable seat, you can go ahead and sit up nice and tall. All right, just for a moment, bring the shoulders over the hips. And before we become super still, just find some small movements here so that we can settle in a bit easier. Right, so I'm going to offer you to begin to roll out your shoulders a few times, right? Lifting them high, dropping them down the back. You can start small and then begin to exaggerate. Let the arms get into it a little. Do that again. Find a bit more softness and ease. And then go ahead, relax your shoulders, let them be still. And just a few neck rolls. Right? So dropping the ear over to one side. Bring the chin down toward the neck. Over to the other side and slightly back. Great, we'll do that one more time. Take it slow. Nice. And then go ahead, we'll change direction. Bring the ear to the opposite side. Same small movements here. Bring a bit more ease into your Sukhasana, easy seat. Beautiful. Last time, reach out a little bit more. Drop the chin down. And then go ahead and come back through center. And now we'll strive to be still and use this time and space here to connect to the rhythm of breath that will support us through this practice. So you can place your hands down on your knees. Right? If you need a little bit of grounding, palms down. If we're a little tired, that's okay. Right? We can put the palms up toward the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're practicing, to receive a bit more energy. Your choice, there's no right or wrong. Do what feels correct for you. Allowing yourself to become still. Right. Feeling length out through the crown of the head. Chin lifting lightly from the collarbone. Begin to soften around the corners of the eyes. And the space between your eyebrows. Let's relax the forehead a little bit more. And within that, relax the jaw so your teeth are separate. Together, we'll find a big breath in through the nose. Exhale out your mouth, let it go. All right, try that again. Great big inhale. Side out as you exhale. Continue to sit tall. We'll take a few more. Deeper breathing in. Feel your belly, your ribs, your chest expand. Deep breathing all the way out. Relax the chest, contract the ribs, and deflate the belly. Again, breathing a little bit bigger. Continue to sit tall. Belly, ribs, and heart. And deeper breathing all the way out. Start at the top from the heart, the ribs, and down to the belly. Together one more time. Deep breathing in, expand belly, ribs, chest. And then go ahead, exhale all the way out from chest, ribs, belly. And then keep going. All right, breathing in. Deep exhales all the way out. And continuing to breathe. And not waiting for the sound of my voice through our time together here. I'm here as a gentle reminder, right, to lure us back in if the mind wanders, right, outside of practice, reaching to past or future, right, outside the now. I want you to empower yourself to stay connected to your breath. Rhythmic inhales and exhales to support your personal experience here tonight. All right, so continue to sit tall. We'll take 2 more full cycles of breath, lungs expanding. Remember, full exhales all the way out. Allow the navel to draw in toward the spine. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Deep breathing in, sit tall. Big, big breathing all the way out. Let it go. Let it go. Again, continue to breathe. Just spend a moment here noticing the subtle sensations that may have awakened within body simply through breath. Feel yourself sitting taller, space between each and every vertebra, length through crown of head. Ease across the heart space, and shoulders just a little bit more relaxed. If I didn't name something you're feeling, but you are feeling something, it's still valid. But recognize that. Deep breathing in. Big breathing out. And remember, the breath is here to support us, to illuminate the shapes that we create, and to be our anchor, right? In case the mind wanders. That's when we become still, right? It happens, it's okay. But we receive the most benefit from being present, both body and mind. You can begin to blink your eyes open, maintain a soft gaze out in front of you, gazing just past the tip of the nose, breathing in. And deep exhale out. If you're sitting on a prop, you can go ahead and begin to remove that, either block or pillow. Place it to the side, keep it nearby. We'll use it later in the practice. And from here, just take a moment to stretch your legs out, nice and slow, a little shake. And I'm going to ask you to recross the legs in the opposite direction. So we're going to stay seated for just another moment. All right, so drawing legs back in, sit bones rooted on the earth, sit up tall, take a breath in to rise the arms high, reach out through your fingertips. And then as you exhale, twist over to the right side. So back of your hand to your knee, sit tall, deep breathing in. Allow the breath out to twist you. Gaze over the back shoulder. Sitting tall, deep breath, expand your lungs. Big, big exhale all the way out. Again, soften your shoulders. Let's do that one more time. Take your biggest breath. Deepest exhale. And on your breath in, go ahead, bring the arms back up, reach out through the fingertips. And then exhale, move out to the opposite side. So back of hand to your knee, opposite hand behind your butt, sit up nice and tall. Allow the breath out to twist you. So gradually gazing toward the back of the room without force. That's it. Sit up nice and tall, breathe in. Deep exhale out, navel in toward the spine. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Full breath. And breathe out. Great. And then go ahead, inhale, rise the arms all the way up, stretch out through the fingertips. And then as you exhale, release your right hand onto the earth and reach your left arm up and over in line with your ear. Stay rooted through your sit bones. Right, you can close the eyes if you choose or look up toward right wrist. Take a full breath, feel the right lung expand. Deep breathing out, feel the ribs contract. Soften the left shoulder, deep breath. Exhale, reach out a little bit more. Feel the skin stretch. Beautiful. One more time, big inhale. Deep exhale. And then inhale, go ahead, rise up once again. Reach out through the fingertips, stay rooted through your seat. And then exhale, move out in the opposite direction. So release your palm down. Reach right arm up and over in line with ear. Reach out through fingertips, deep breathing in. Big exhale all the way out. Again, feel the left lung expand. And stay rooted through your seat, exhale. Great job, one more time. Great big breath. Full exhale, draw the navel in. And go ahead, let's rise back through center, arms reach high. And then as you exhale, you're gonna forward fold over your legs. So go ahead, hinge at your hips. We'll be here for just a moment to continue to tune into breath. So you can walk your fingertips out and begin to release the head down. If your head doesn't touch the earth, if you have props nearby that are very helpful, you can grab a block or a pillow. Place it beneath your forehead, stay rooted through your seat. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. Keep going. Feel the lungs fully expand. Back of the heart. Big. Breathing all the way out. Let it go. You'll take 3 more here. Lungs expand. Soften and sink in a bit more as you exhale. Let's do that one more time. Full breath. And breathe out. And then as you inhale, you can go ahead and lift up just a bit. Walk your hands in. Maintain a soft gaze through the eyes. And then you can go ahead, sit all the way up. Stack the shoulders over your hips. Extend the legs out in front of you. Just stretch them out. They've been crossed for a little while. And then I'm going to ask you to pull your knees back in toward your chest. And then from here, we're going to lie down. So laying the back body down on the earth. You can extend the legs out, reach out through the toes, and reach out through the fingertips. Just neutralizing the spine. And closing the eyes, right? And staying in touch with feeling here. Right? Starting with the outermost layer of our beings. Becoming aware of the temperature of the air on our skin. The texture of our clothing. You're feeling the skin stretching, right? Reach a little bit further. Great big inhale. Point your fingers and toes. And then as you exhale, begin to draw the knees in toward the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins. Bring the forehead in toward the knees. Little flex of the feet. Eyes closed. And then you can release all the way down. And I'm going to ask you to hug the right knee in toward the chest. And then begin to extend the left leg long down the length of the mat. So you reach out through your heel. Hug the right knee in a little bit closer. Little flex of the foot. Head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed on the earth. Take a full breath in. Big exhale out. Take one more here. Right? Hear your breath. Great big inhale. Full exhale. And then I'm going to ask you to guide right knee in toward right armpit. Right thigh is going to begin to touch right side body. So you can keep both hands wrapped around right below right kneecap on top of the shin. Right, if you'd like, you can bring left hand to left hip, and then right hand will stay on the kneecap if you desire to pull it a little bit deeper. So notice as you move a little bit deeper into the shape if you felt anything forced. Right, that's where we want to check in with the quality of breath. Right, our smooth, steady rhythm we cultivated just a few moments ago in our Sukhasana. Right, so check in. Can you still breathe fully? And exhale deeply. Take a big breath. And breathe it out. And I'll ask you to check in throughout the practice, right? For the quality of your breath. And if we find, maybe without even knowing, right, consciously that we've pushed a little too far into a shape, right? Dove in deeper than today's body was ready for. The quality of our breath will tell us. The inhale becomes short, right? Choppy. Same with the exhale. That's our cue to slow down, to back off, and then lean in when the breath is back on the rhythm. So pause here for another moment. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Take a breath in. And then we're going to twist as we exhale. And you're going to guide the right leg over to the left side of the mat. And begin to look out toward right side of your space. Right arm's going to extend out. Palm faces up toward the ceiling. Hips will stack. If this is too far, if your right knee does not touch the earth, again, you can grab a block, you can grab a pillow, place it beneath your knee. Again, we don't want to force here. We want to sink into the shape slowly and authentically. So again, not mirroring what we've seen, say, on TV or in a magazine of what this shape looks like. Right? It's different in everyone's bodies, and it's completely normal. It takes time and patience, right? Dedication to sometimes reach those deepest expressions. What matters is that we're here right now, and this effort is not wasted. So let your breath support you. Big inhale. And deep exhale. We'll take a few more here. Again, feel your lungs expand. Big, breathing all the way out. That's it. Keep going. Feel belly expand, ribs, and heart. And then begin to exhale. Right? Relax the chest, down through the ribs, and the belly. We'll take 2 more rounds and breathe all the way in. Expand belly, ribs, and heart. And begin to exhale from the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Beautiful. 1 more round. Big inhale, expand the belly, the ribs, the heart. Begin to exhale from the heart, down through the ribs, and the belly. Right. And then as you inhale, come back through center. Pull the right knee back in toward the chest. The left leg can meet it as well. Hug both legs in. And then you're going to extend the right leg long down the length of the mat. Reach out through the heel. Pause for a moment here. Flex into both feet. Pull left knee close into the body. Again, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders down. Keep the back of the neck long. Take a full breath in. Big breathing all the way out. Spend more here. 1 more here. Big exhale. Now begin to guide left leg over to left side body. So left thigh to hug the side. Draw the knee in toward the armpit. And again, option here. Both hands can stay interlaced just below left kneecap. Or if you'd like, you can bring right hand to right hip so that the pelvis stays grounded on the floor for support. Right, left hand is still drawing the knee in toward the armpit. Again, continue to flex your feet. Take a full inhale. Big exhale. Keep going. Expand your lungs. And breathe all the way out. Continue to breathe. ebbing and flowing with awareness. Right. Bringing gentle, non-judgmental awareness as to if the mind has wandered outside of practice. It's how quickly can we draw the mind back in. So again, what we're feeling in our bodies, right? Awakening through hip. Noticing the thoughts in the mind as well. Right? We still here in this experience. Each cycle of breath is an opportunity. So if we wander, you can come right back. We'll take one more here, full inhale. And then begin to twist as we exhale. You're going to guide the left leg over to right side of body. Again, hips will stack here. If left knee does not come down onto the earth, you can grab a block or a pillow, place it beneath your left knee, and then left arm will extend all the way out toward the side. Right leg will stay long down the length of the mat. Head turns toward the left side. Relax both shoulder blades down onto the earth. Take a full inhale so the lungs expand. And then exhale. Allow yourself to sink in with eyes closed. Stay connected to breath. Big inhale. Full, long exhale. Together, breathe in. And breathe out. Allow yourself to become still. The practice of yin is the balance to our yang lifestyle. Yin is a bit more passive. As we're sinking in slowly without force. Not through push-ups or squats, but harnessing the power of our breath for both body and mind to bring us into a deeper state of relaxation and clarity of mind. Yang is not a bad thing. Yang is essential. It's active. It's our doing things. Whether it's tasks, other forms of movement. It's also how our mind operates most of the time. From the moment we get up, it's thought after thought. The phone starts ringing. Right? We have things to do, people to see, more places to go nowadays. But the pause, right, the passiveness, the slowdown is essential for the balance. As delightful as this may be to lay down, we can't lay down all the time, right? Nor can we be in constant motion. So this experience will only complement the other aspects of our lives. The breath is the same. Take a big inhale. And full exhale. And then as you inhale, let's come back through center. We'll bring the left knee in toward the chest and draw the right knee in to meet it as well. Squeeze the legs in nice and tight, rock a little bit back and forth. And then we're going to go ahead, set our feet down behind our sit bones. Feet will be about hip distance apart. We'll remain on our backs for a little while longer. Try to smooth out the low back on the earth. Right, so the small back is pressing down. You'll feel the low belly draw slightly in. Reach the fingertips out toward the ankles. Right, you can leave the arms at the sides as well. Arms are long down the length of the mat. I'm going to ask you to ground through your feet. And then as you inhale, we'll find bridge pose. So ground down. And then begin to roll the length of the spine. Take a great big inhale. And then wave the arms all the way up overhead. Feel the skin stretch through side body. And then exhale, lower all the way down. One vertebra at a time. Bring the fingertips back toward the heels. We'll take two more. Inhale to rise up. Full breath in, ground through your feet, lift, arms go back in space. And exhale to lower all the way down. Take it slow and controlled. Great, we're gonna go one more time, and this time we'll hold. So rising all the way up, lift the hips, roll up the spine, head, neck, and shoulders stay on the earth. Arms can go up overhead here, or you can leave your arms to your sides. This will be your call, but we will be here for a little while. Now you have option for support in this pose if you have it. So again, you can grab your blocks or your pillows. All right, you can place the block or pillow beneath your sacrum. That's the flat part of our back here. So we don't really want it in the mid back or even the low back. At the very bottom, that flat spot, that's where we'll use the support. Feet will stay beneath the knees. And any height of the prop that you're using will be fine. But again, we don't want to force here. So if we feel a pinch, if we notice a breath, right, where did that go? That's our cue to, again, back off, naturally sink in, and then maybe the deeper expression will be available once we've reconnected with breath. Remember, it's very little stress about alignment, but we don't want pain here. We will feel things as we move. We're opening our bodies, our minds, but we don't want to force. There's sustainability and authenticity, so go slow, move with your body. So relax into the shape. Prop there to support you if you have it. All right, take a full breath in. Deep exhale all the way out. Close your eyes down. Big inhale. And deep exhale. Smooth, steady breathing in. Big exhale all the way out. Let it go, let it go. And then keep going, right? Tuning back into your rhythm. And when I say, let the breath be full, allow it to be deep, there can be sound. It's my wish for you that you can immerse yourself in the sounds and supportive sensations, right? The familiarity that your breath provides you here on your mat tonight. Right, the practice of Yin Yoga is the practice of paying attention to our lives. How we show up here is a reflection of perhaps how we're showing up in our own unique worlds, right? The time spent off the mat. If we find that we're moving slowly, with grace, with ease, maybe that's something we wish to see in our day-to-day lives, or that's how we're currently moving. We find ourselves rushing into shapes or the mind darting here and there. This is a good opportunity without judgment to become aware of maybe that's how we're operating off the mat. And I say without judgment because this is just the practice of paying attention, of becoming aware as to what our opportunities are and then what we can work on. And your breath will support you here. So breathe deeper. Exhale more. Together again, expand your lungs. And breathe all the way out. And you may find there may be a bit more opportunity for you now that we've settled into this shape. So if you desire and you feel that there's more, maybe you change the height of your prop. It can go higher, it can go lower, whatever you choose. Maybe you started out a little stronger than you were ready for in that moment and you're removing the prop altogether. And the goal is to remain passive, not to force with the strength of our physical bodies or even our minds. Rather to drop in and allow the experience to unfold for us. We'll find breath here. Big inhale. Deep exhale. Let's go one more time in this shape. Breathe it all the way out. And now option to go a little bit deeper. We'll just spend several breaths here. If you are on a prop, you can leave it right beneath you. Unless there's pain, then go ahead and remove it. If you're not using a prop, you may want to take this opportunity to lie down and you can find a variation. But we'll keep the top half of the body as it is. Legs will extend long from here, so we begin to breathe a bit more of our hips and our hip flexors. Feet will stretch out and go as wide as your mat. Right, if this is too intense, you can release, just lie down. If it feels okay, right? If breath is present, if body and mind are here, then we keep going. Take a big inhale. That's it. Deep exhale. And then the arms can lengthen up overhead. Reach out through the fingertips. Big breath. And breathe it out. Lungs expand. Big exhale. We'll take 3 more. Find more ease as you exhale. Relax the eyes and the forehead. Keep going. Deep breath. Sigh it out. Beautiful. One more time. Biggest inhale. Deepest exhale. And then we can invite our legs back in. So place the feet back beneath the knees. Press down a little bit to rise up. Remove anything that's beneath you. Again, place it to the side. Keep it nearby. Relax the back body on the earth. Feel small, the back press down. Before we draw the knees in toward the chest, I'm going to ask you to stretch the legs out one more time just to neutralize the vertebra of the back body. Point out through the toes, arms wave up overhead, full breath in, stretch, expand. And then as we exhale, go ahead, pull the knees back in toward the chest, wrap the arms around the shins, give a flex of the feet, sway and rock a bit back and forth. Side to side. Place the hands on the kneecaps, make small circles in the low back in one direction. And then go ahead, drift over to the other. Relax the back of the neck, keep it long. Beautiful. One more time, big breath. Big exhale. Come back through center. We're going to take one more shape on our backs and then we'll sit up for a few moments. I'm going to ask you to reach up between your legs, grabbing for the outside edges of the feet, the ankles, or the shins. And we'll move into Happy Baby Ananda Balasana. So holding onto your feet, again, or ankles or shins. Back body stays on the earth, back of the neck stays long. And then you can go ahead and extend the soles of the feet up toward the sky. So just like the other shapes we made, you felt your thighs hug the sides of your body. Same sensation here, right? Familiar. And then allow your breath to support you here. Take a big inhale. And exhale. can rock back and forth a bit just for a moment. Maybe one leg straightens, the other knee bends. And move it out to the opposite side. Take it slow, relax the shoulders. And then go ahead, come back through center, and we'll stay in happy baby for a few moments. So hugging the thighs to the side of the body, trying to get the entire back body on the earth. So back of the head, the neck, the shoulders. That's it, the mid back, low back, your sacrum connecting with the earth. Continue to pull down the feet as you simultaneously try to reach them up toward the ceiling. Slight counter pressure without force. Close the eyes, breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going, expand your lungs. Deep exhale. We will take 3 more. Continue to watch your breath for full inhales. And exhales. Continue to pull down on the feet. Reach them up toward the ceiling. Awesome. One more time. Great big breath. Breathe it all the way out. And then we're going to begin to release this shape. Stay on your back for a moment. Hug both knees back and toward the chest. Give them a squeeze. And then decide from here how you'd like make your way back up to sit. So if it's comfortable for you, you can rock back and forth, gain a little bit of momentum, find your sit bones on the earth. If not, you're allowed to roll over, pause for a moment there, push into your palm, and then make your way up to sit. So facing the long way on your mat. Again, just stretch the legs out, give them a little shake. And then go ahead, we can begin to pull our legs in. And you're going to extend the right leg back down the length of your mat. And bring the left foot into the right inner thigh. Your sit bones, your butt will stay rooted on the earth. I'm going to ask you to give a little flex to the right foot. Leg will stay long, and props are here for support. Our hamstrings aren't super warm, so we don't want to force into the shape, but again, remain passive and allow the experience to unfold for us with the support of our breath. So props, if you have them, are great. If not, that's okay too. But we're all going to sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands on the thigh. Big breathing in, gaze forward. And then as you exhale, begin to hinge at your hips. And you'll forward fold. Right, so not grabbing with our hands, the strength of our upper body. Allowing our breath to lower us over our leg. Right, so hands on thigh, or you can release the hands to the side so we're not tempted. Right, take a full breath in, draw the shoulders away from the ears, lead with the heart. And then as you exhale, bow forward and fold. Right, stay rooted through your sit bones, close your eyes, big breath. And deep exhale. Full breath in. Big, breathing all the way out. Again, tuning in, right, with our eyes closed, to what we're feeling. Perhaps your awareness lies in the sensations within your body. You're feeling a stretch down the right hamstring, sweet release through the back of the left side. Perhaps your awareness lies elsewhere, right, in the mind. Again, without judgment, notice if this thought, right, that we're leaning into is something that will support this experience here tonight. Right? It's no judgment. Remember, this is a practice. If the mind has wandered to past or future, you have the power to bring yourself back here, right, in present moment. And that's the breath. Big inhale. Deep exhale. Feel yourself fold more over your leg. We'll take 3 more here. Lungs expand. Lead with the heart. Full exhale. See if you can fold a little bit more without force, just moving through any resistance. Keep going. Deep breath. Big exhale. That's it. Soften shoulders. Keep going. Exhale. Fold more. Beautiful work. One more time. Lungs expand. Exhale. Fold to your max. And then as you inhale, rise up halfway. Look toward your toes. Soft gaze through eyes. Exhale here. And then go ahead, you can walk your hands in. Take a moment to sit up tall, gaze forward past the tip of the nose. Big inhale. Easy exhale. So we'll greet the opposite side now. So go ahead, stretch your left leg out. Keep both legs long for a moment. Give them a little shake. And then we'll move over to the left side. So now again, left leg stays long. Plugging right foot into left inner thigh. Again, rerouting through your sit bones. Taking a moment to sit up tall, right? Feel your shoulders over your hips. Striving to maintain a long spine as we fold. Right? Establish it here. Flex into the left foot, hands on the thigh, deep breathing in, sit up tall, lift the heart. And then exhale, begin to forward fold without force, right? Stay in the essence of yin, passive. So hands can stay on the thigh, maybe they walk further down the leg if it's accessible without grabbing. Maybe the hands release to the side, so we're not even tempted to touch the toes. We don't YIN Yoga when we touch our toes, not automatically enlightened. The goal here is to stay connected with breath, to stay here in present moment, both body and mind. That's where we move from. Just take a full inhale, again, lead with the heart, soften your shoulders. Big, breathing all the way out. Feel how you can sink in and go deeper. And keep going with that. Full inhales. Big exhales. Close your eyes, breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going. Longer exhales. Keep it balanced. Feel the inhale move through you, sensation of belly, ribs, chest expanding. Familiar sensation as you breathe out through the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Again, breathe fully, belly expands, ribs, front and back apart. And deep exhale all the way out from the heart, the ribs, and down to the belly. Beautiful. Find one more. Lungs fully expand. Big breathing all the way out. Fold to your max. Surrender all the way in. And then as you inhale, half rise, take a soft gaze toward your toes. Exhale there. And then we'll begin to release. So come all the way up. Take a moment to sit tall. Recognize any sensations that awaken within the body. Where is the mind? The thoughts? Are we still here? Deep inhale. Big exhale. And then we're going to extend both legs long down the length of the mat. Stretch them out. Reach to the feet. And now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to drop out toward the sides. Moving into a seated forward bend. And we have two options here. You can keep your feet super close to your sit bones, right? For a Baddha Konasana, for when it's a little bit more passive, and again, this is your choice depending on where you're at with today's body. You can try your Tarasana, your star pose, and that's creating more of a diamond shape through the legs. This one allows for a slight rounding of the spine, especially opening through the back of the heart, so there's any tension between shoulder blades. Recommend the second option. If you're comfortable with Baddha Konasana, you have the freedom to take that as well. Props are here to support us, right? If you choose block or pillow, if you're going to utilize the props, you're going to place the block between your feet so that the forehead can rest down on the block. And again, it's optional, but we want to remain passive, sink authentically into the shape for sustainability that will carry with us off the mat. Right? So sitting tall for a moment, again, rooting through sit bones, deep breathing in, lift through the heart space. And then as we exhale, begin to fold. Right? If you're going Baddha Konasana, I want you to lead with the heart. If you're going Tarasana, chin to chest, and then begin to release down. Right, so dropping the head down onto any props if you're using them. If not, that's okay as well. But everyone, knees dropping out toward the sides. You can continue to hold your ankles. Or if you'd like, extend the arms out in front of you, relaxing shoulders back and down, and allowing the palms to face up. Again, connect with breath here. Full inhale in. Deep breathing all the way out. Great big inhale. Big exhale. And close your eyes. Stay in tune as to what's unfolding for you right here, right now. Again, awareness without judgment. We're perhaps moving our bodies in a way that we've never moved them before, so we're feeling things, and that's okay, that's normal. We're not to label what we feel as good or bad. The same with what we're experiencing within. Right? No judgment in the mind or the heart either. I ask you just to become aware, right, if you haven't already, the speak that you're choosing within, the silent dialogue, right, the words that we're choosing, kind, Do they offer peace? And do they offer love? So check in with that. Take a big inhale. And deep exhale. Their internal speak, the self-talk within. That creates our realities, right? The way in which we view, see, and act in our worlds. So you have the opportunity here. We have a few more moments of practice. Really tune into what's happening within. Breathe in. And breathe out. If there's a buzz of any negativity, you have the freedom to leave it right here on your mat. To change that dialogue inside, to create the reality then that you seek. Create that space. Big inhale. And deep exhale. If there's any resistance in body or mind, breathe into it. Full breath. Breathe it out. Beautiful job. We'll take two more. Lungs fully expand, soften the shoulders. Great big exhale. Wonderful. Last one. Biggest inhale, 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 pause. Deepest exhale. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And we'll begin to release this shape and go slowly. Right, so use your hands for support. Gently walk yourself back in. Release the head from any props. And blink the eyes open again. Maintain a soft gaze. Stay in the experience. Use any props, so you can remove them, place them to the side. And then we'll just grab the outsides of our legs, draw them slowly back in. Sit here for a moment. Again, bring awareness to what just awakened or maybe released within your being, body or mind. Sit tall, full breath. Big exhale. Do that one more time. Breathe all the way out. And we're going to come back down onto the ground, lying down. So pulling the knees a little bit closer in toward the heart. Begin to rock down. Squeeze them in like we did earlier. A little flex of the feet. A little rock back and forth. And we'll take one more twist from here before we set up to take rest, our Shavasana. So now extending both arms out to the sides. This time we're going to keep our legs pulled together. Take a full breath in, lungs expand. And then as you exhale, drop the knees over to the right and turn the head out toward the left. Just a few breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Sigh it out. And then invite yourself to come back in through center. Inhale. Opposite side as you exhale. Drop the knees over to the left. Turn the head out toward right side. Arms stay extended out, palms face up. Full inhale. Big exhale. Deep breath. Breathe out. One more time. Biggest inhale. Exhale. Go ahead. Let's come back in. Inhaling. And then as we exhale, again, draw the knees close in toward the heart. Wrap arms around shins. Relax the head, the neck, the shoulders down. And we're going to prepare to take rest from here. Just offer you a few moments here tonight. You have the freedom to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you choose. Right? This time here of rest is essential for both body and mind. It allows us to release anything we weren't really able to move through, right, through the experience. Within it, creating a space of rest, rebirth, and renewal, so that we can carry with us the lessons that served us, both body and mind, as we were here tonight, and then integrate them into our outside worlds, right? The time spent off the mat. So again, you have the freedom to stay for as long as you choose. From here, we're going to go ahead and extend the legs long down the length of the mat if we haven't already. Feet can be as wide as your mat, toes reaching out toward the sides. Allowing the palms to reach up toward the ceiling, arms stretched all the way out. Go ahead, close your eyes down. Take a full breath in. Big sigh, exhale, let it go with a ha. Two more. Big breath. And breathe out. Last one. Biggest inhale, inhale, inhale. Let it all go as you exhale. You can allow the mouth to open up. And begin to release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Separate the teeth, allow the jaw to soften. Bring ease to the space between the eyebrows. And the corners of the eyes. Allow the forehead to relax a little bit more. Giving yourself permission here to let go, right, fully for a few moments here in space and time. We find we're being carried away with a strong thought, a story, a feeling, the urge to get up and jump off the mat. I'm going to ask you to come back to your breath for support. To allow you to receive and relax. Like I said, you have the option to stay here for as long as you desire. Feel ready to close practice. All right, we'll take an inhale through the nose. Breath out the mouth, let it go. And come back into the body, expand your lungs. Breathe all the way out. Do that one more time. Great big inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, allow your navel to drop toward your spine. Then you begin to welcome some movement back into the body. Wiggle the fingers, the toes. Roll out your wrists, your ankles. Let it trickle all throughout, right? Coming back here, both body and mind, just a few more moments. And then go ahead, bring the legs together. And you can wave the arms up overhead as you inhale, reach the fingertips to toes, stretch out, arch back a little bit. And then breath out, go ahead, pull your knees in toward your chest and wrap the arms around the shins. Give yourself a hug, right? For showing up and for moving through. Right, squeeze everything in tight. And then I'll meet you on your side body. You can roll over, stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Use your arm as a pillow. Keep the eyes closed down. Just settle in. Great big inhale. And exhale. And again, just bringing it back to, it wasn't reaching, right, that peak pose, right, to make these shapes look perfect like we've seen on Instagram or in a magazine, or whatever we've been shown. Right? We did what was right for our bodies here tonight. And the magic, the strength, the lessons that will carry with us is the journey to the shape, not the end result. So bringing awareness to what you learned in your arrival, right, the journey to, where we were able to readjust, realign, connect with breath, and then keep going. So you found something here tonight. That's what you carry with you, right, off the mat as you move through the rest of your journey. Your breath will support you there as well. So reconnect one more moment. Great big inhale. And big exhale. And then go ahead, begin to press into your palm. We'll find our easy seat for one more moment. So go ahead, sit up, cross up the legs, sit tall, shoulders over the hips, eyes closed down. And you can bring your hands to your heart in prayer, finding Anjali Mudra. So thumbs to the sternum, chin to the chest. Take an inhale, sit tall. Feel the ease of the exhale as you breathe out. One more time. Clear exhale, let it go. And I thank you again so much for tuning in here tonight. The light within me honors and respects the light within you. Namaste. And again, my name is Christianne. Tonight we shared the practice of Yin Yoga, perfect for bed, right before bed. So I hope that you sleep well and that we see each other again soon. Thank you.